You might not realize it right away, but one of the biggest threats to your independence after 60 is your vision. Not your joints, not your memory, but your ability to see clearly. Vision decline starts quietly. Words on a page look slightly blurred. Lights feel too bright. Your eyes tire faster than before. By evening, you may notice burning itching or dryness. Then it progresses. You start missing street signs, avoid driving at night, and cut back on screen use. Most people dismiss it as just aging. It's not. What's really happening is structural damage inside the eye. The retina weakens. The fine nerves fray. The small blood vessels that feed your eyes lose strength. Over time, these changes erode the sense that keeps you connected to your surroundings. I hear it from patients constantly. I hate asking my kids to read for me. I miss seeing my grandchildren's faces clearly. It feels like my world is shrinking. If that sounds familiar, understand this vision decline is not inevitable. In many early cases, it can be slowed or even reversed. The determining factor is nutrition. The eyes depend on very specific nutrients for repair and protection, nutrients that don't come from pills, but from real food. Today, I'll identify 3 simple foods that make a measurable difference. They're natural, affordable, and easy to find. These foods nourish the retina, sharpen focus, reduce dryness, and defend eye cells from damage as you age. One of them is a common fish, yet few realize how powerful it is for restoring vision. We'll examine that shortly. If this is your first session here, welcome. My goal is to give you clear, evidence-based strategies to stay healthy, focused, and independent for years to come. If that aligns with your goals, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates. Now let's go straight to the first food and the science that explains exactly how it rebuilds your eyes from within. Pillar 1. Wild salmon for retinal structure and moisture. Allow me to pose a direct question. When was the last time you consumed a serving of wild salmon? I am referring specifically to wild-caught, deeply pigmented fatty salmon, not the farm-raised variety. If this consumption has been infrequent, your visual system may be suffering the consequences. The reason is simple. Salmon is one of the most concentrated natural sources of DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, a specific type of omega-3 fatty acid. DHA is not merely beneficial for cardiovascular or brain health. It is the structural foundation, the actual physical building block of the retina within your eyes. Consider this fact: more than 50% of the photoreceptor cells in your retina are structurally composed of DHA. These are the exact specialized cells responsible for the capture of light and the transmission of visual signals to your brain, allowing you to perceive. Let me emphatically restate this. Without an adequate supply of DHA, your eyes cannot function with structural integrity. One piece of research published in a leading journal of vision science demonstrated that older individuals exhibiting lower circulating levels of DHA experienced a significantly more rapid decline in visual sharpness compared to their counterparts with higher levels. Furthermore, DHA is not only structural, it serves as a powerful agent against oxidative stress and chronic inflammation too. Silent destructive processes implicated in macular degeneration, chronic dry eyes, and generalized blurry vision. It acts as a protective shield safeguarding the delicate nerve tissue within the retina from free radical damage that accelerates with age. DHA's role in tear film and function. Here is a functional detail often missed. DHA is also instrumental in helping your eyes synthesize a healthy tear film, that crucial thin layer of protective moisture that keeps your ocular surface lubricated, clear, and shielded from environmental irritants like dust, wind, and intense light. If you are struggling with dry, irritated eyes that feel like an abrasive sensation, a deficiency in DHA could be a major contributing factor. In a separate clinical trial, participants who incorporated fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids 3 times per week reported experiencing reduced dryness, decreased eye fatigue, and improved visual focus within just 90 days. I recall a patient in his late 60s, George, who routinely struggled with blurry, irritated eyes by the close of the day. We introduced wild salmon into his diet just twice a week. Within 2 months, his eyes felt noticeably calmer, and he resumed reading his morning paper with comfortable ease. This is the profound impact of targeted nutrition. It offers not just symptomatic relief, but true physiological repair. While salmon often receives the primary focus, other oily fish such as sardines, mackerel, and herring are also excellent sources of DHA. However, wild-caught salmon provides the highest concentration and is typically the most versatile to incorporate into an elderly patient's diet. What is my specific recommendation? Begin by aiming for just 2 4-ounce servings of wild salmon per week. You can grill it, bake it, or flake it into a salad. Always add a squeeze of lemon and a small amount of olive oil. If fresh salmon is not readily accessible, seek out frozen wild Alaskan salmon or canned versions with the skin included. This is where a significant amount of the omega-3s are concentrated. Remember this truth: your eyes are the gateway to your independence. Protecting them begins with the deliberate choices you make regarding your diet. Symptom: check for wild salmon. Visual fatigue. How long on average can you read or focus on a hobby before your eyes become uncomfortably tired or watery? Dryness intensity. Describe the sensation of dryness. Is it merely a minor irritation, or does it feel like a persistent, painful sandpaper feeling? Night driving. Do you perceive a significant starburst or excessive light diffusion around car headlights or streetlights? Contact lens wearers. If you wear contacts, are you struggling to maintain comfort and moisture throughout the day? Pillar 2. Leafy greens as internal sunglasses. If the role of salmon is to structurally build your eyes from the inside, the function of leafy greens is to act as natural internal sunglasses that shield your vision from external damage. I am referring to vegetables such as kale, collard greens, mustard greens, and Swiss chard. These are far more than mere salad components. They are densely packed with 2 immensely powerful pigments upon which your eyes are critically dependent: lutein and zeaxanthin. These nutrients belong to the carotenoid family. But unlike beta-carotene, which has general health benefits, lutein and zeaxanthin are specifically concentrated on the eyes. Your retina actively draws these compounds in and stores them within the macula, the precise center of your sharpest vision. Macular protection against blue light. Here is the incredible biological mechanism. These pigments do not remain passive. They function as active filters absorbing harmful blue light and ultraviolet radiation. Before these destructive rays can oxidize and prematurely age the highly sensitive tissues of your eye. Conceptualize them as a pair of internal biological sunglasses permanently embedded within your retina, providing essential shielding from the constant intensity of screen sunlight and artificial lighting. The landmark AREDS-2 trial, financed by the National Eye Institute, conclusively found that participants who consistently took a supplement containing lutein and zeaxanthin daily exhibited a significantly reduced risk of developing advanced age-related macular degeneration (AMD). This finding is monumental given that AMD remains the foremost cause of irreversible vision loss in patients over 60. The vital detail most patients are unaware of is that your body cannot synthesize lutein or zeaxanthin on its own. You must acquire them directly from your diet. Leafy greens deliver both of these pigments in the precise chemical forms your eyes are prepared to utilize. Swiss chard in particular stands out as one of the richest plant-based sources of these vision-saving pigments. Consuming just 1 cup daily provides your macula with the nourishment it desperately requires. Furthermore, greens like kale and collards are rich in vitamin C, folate, magnesium, and fiber, all of which collectively enhance blood flow to the eyes and reduce inflammation in the tiny capillaries. I share the example of Linda, age 70, who struggled with reading under bright light and found screen time intolerable after barely 15 minutes. Once we integrated a daily spinach and chard salad into her lunchtime routine, she noticed her eyes felt calmer, less strained, and she was soon able to engage in video calls with her grandchildren without constant squinting. This rapid improvement was achieved through consistency, not months of waiting. These nutrients exert their effect by slowly accumulating within your ocular structures, forming a protective shield against future degradation. If consuming raw greens presents difficulty, try lightly steaming them or incorporating them into a warm, blended soup. Always add a source of olive oil or avocado to facilitate the absorption of these fat-soluble nutrients. Prioritize organic greens when feasible to minimize pesticide residues that can interfere with nutrient uptake. Even a single handful of leafy greens daily can contribute to slowing vision loss, enhancing contrast sensitivity, and preserving your central visual sharpness. Symptom: check for leafy greens light tolerance. Do you find yourself squinting or needing to reduce the brightness setting on screens more often than 6 months ago? Reading strain. When reading, do you find that bright light sources like a bedside lamp cause more glare and make the words harder to distinguish? Macular concerns. Have you been informed by your doctor that you have early signs of macular changes or drusen color perception? Do colors, particularly blues and greens, seem less vibrant or slightly faded compared to how you remember them? Pillar 3. Beef liver for active vitamin A and nerve health. Next, let us discuss a food that is often overlooked or even avoided, but which I regard as one of the most potent vision-restoring superfoods on the planet: beef liver. I anticipate your initial reaction. Beef liver. Seriously, yes, and I urge you to hear the justification, because this may be the most undervalued vision-restorative food you can consume. When we discuss vitamin A, most people immediately think of carrots. However, carrots provide beta-carotene, which is merely a precursor to vitamin A. Your body must still convert it into the active form. Beef liver bypasses this entire conversion step. It directly supplies retinal, which is the active usable form of vitamin A, the exact form your eyes are prepared to absorb and utilize immediately. Why is this distinction so crucial? Because retinol plays a direct and essential role in retinal function, specifically in supporting night vision. It facilitates the regeneration of the light-sensitive pigment rhodopsin, which your eyes require to see effectively in low-light conditions. If you frequently struggle with driving at night or require an extended period for your eyes to adjust when moving from a bright environment to a dark one, delayed dark adaptation, you are highly likely deficient in retinol. In fact, a research article in a respected nutrition journal noted that a mild vitamin A deficiency in older adults is one of the most common yet frequently missed causes of night blindness. Supporting tear film and ocular nerves. The benefits of liver extend beyond this. It provides a concentrated dose of zinc, a mineral essential for the transportation of vitamin A from its storage site in the liver to the eye itself, and also for building the healthy blood vessels that supply oxygen and nutrients to the retina. Furthermore, a detail often unrecognized is that beef liver is also abundant in vitamin B2 riboflavin. This vitamin strengthens the cornea, the transparent outer dome of your eye, helping to prevent its thinning or warping with advancing age. Even more importantly, riboflavin is critical for supporting healthy tear production. Therefore, if you suffer from chronic dry eyes or a persistent gritty stinging feeling throughout the day, B2 deficiency may be the missing therapeutic component. I share the brief story of Sharon, age 74, who had nearly abandoned nighttime reading due to the severity of her dry, fatigued eyes. We incorporated just one small serving of grass-fed liver pate into her weekly diet. Within a month, her eyes felt significantly more comfortable, allowing her to return to her favorite mystery novels before sleeping. I recognize that beef liver is not universally appealing, but when prepared appropriately, its benefits can be life-altering. If you are unaccustomed to the taste, try blending ground liver 50-50 with ground beef for use in meatballs or burgers, or spread a minimal portion of pate on whole grain toast just once weekly. Start small. 1 to 2 ounces per week is enough to deliver an incredibly potent dose of retinal, zinc, and B2 in their most natural bioavailable forms. Always choose grass-fed beef liver whenever possible, as it provides a superior nutrient profile and minimizes the potential toxic load found in conventionally raised meat. Symptom: check for beef. Liver. Night vision. How long does it take your eyes to fully adjust when you enter a dark movie theater or hallway? Is it significantly longer than it used to be? Dryness location. Do you feel the dryness primarily on the surface of your eye cornea or deep within the socket? Corneal concerns. Has your eye doctor ever mentioned any signs of corneal thinning or fragility? Stinging. Do you frequently experience a sharp, uncomfortable stinging or burning sensation in your eyes that is relieved only momentarily by blinking the strategic plan? Integrating vision-saving foods. You have assimilated the scientific rationale. You understand precisely why wild salmon, leafy greens, and beef liver stand as 3 of the most powerful foods available for restoring and protecting your vision after 60. However, I can anticipate your question. This is all fascinating, doctor. But how do I seamlessly incorporate this into my daily routine? I understand completely. Most of us were not raised consuming kale salads or liver pate on a regular basis. I assure you, this plan is designed to be neither complicated nor prohibitively expensive. Let us establish a straightforward weekly rhythm that is feasible even if you are cooking for one managing on a budget or dealing with limited energy. Wild salmon DHA focus. You do not require a daily serving. 2 4 to 6 ounce servings per week is sufficient to supply your eyes with the required DHA. You can grill it, bake it in foil with garlic and olive oil, or flake it into a salad with spinach and avocado. If fresh fish is challenging, canned wild Alaskan salmon is an affordable, rich source of omega-3s. Leafy greens. Lutein. Zeaxanthin focus. This is the easiest integration. Aim for at least 1 generous handful per day. Establish the habit of a daily green salad at either lunch or dinner, prioritizing Swiss chard kale or collard greens. The addition of olive oil or avocado is non-negotiable for maximizing the absorption of lutein and zeaxanthin. If raw consumption is difficult, lightly steam the greens or incorporate them into a hearty soup. Beef liver active vitamin A focus. You require only 1 small serving, 1 to 2 ounces per week. This is enough to deliver powerful, concentrated doses of active vitamin A, zinc, and riboflavin. A simple strategy is to mix the ground liver in a 50-50 ratio with ground beef when preparing meatloaf or burgers. You will barely notice the change in flavor, but your eyes will certainly recognize the nutritional boost. The most crucial element is consistency over rigid perfection. You do not need to consume all 3 foods every day. What matters is the sustained long-term pattern. 1 fish meal here, a daily salad there, and a bit of liver once on the weekend. This process will allow your eyes to systematically rebuild from within. If you have dedicated your time to watch this consultation through to the end, allow me to conclude with a message of profound honesty. Thank you for actively choosing to care for your eyes, your health, and your future. I have sat opposite countless older patients who were utterly convinced that their eyesight was inevitably failing with age, that remediation was impossible, and that they had simply run out of options. I have looked those same people in the eyes and reassured them, no, this is not the end of your visual story. I have personally witnessed blurry vision stabilize. I have seen dry, aching eyes regain a sense of calm and comfort. And I have seen patients confidently pick up a book or resume driving at night after years of despair. The medical reality is that your eyes are far more resilient than you have been led to believe. They are not merely passive organs. They are living, actively responsive and regenerating systems, but their function is entirely conditional upon receiving the correct fuel. You do not require costly pharmaceuticals. You do not require invasive surgical procedures. You do not even require the return of perfect 20/20 vision. What you absolutely require is a choice, a firm decision to nourish your body and your eyes from the inside out. 1 deliberate plate one intentional meal, one healthy bite at a time. You have now learned the power that resides in wild salmon, leafy greens, and beef liver. Simple foods that carry the precise nutrients your eyes were engineered to utilize. Now the commitment is yours. Even if your current vision is imperfect, even if you have received a disheartening prognosis, and even if you feel that time is accelerating, it is not too late to seize control of your health trajectory. Because the fundamental truth is this: healing does not always translate to a complete reversal of damage. Sometimes healing means successfully arresting the decline, rigorously protecting the visual acuity you still possess, and granting yourself the precious gift of clarity for years to come. My final encouragement to you is this: start small, maintain consistency, and never surrender hope. If this video has provided you with even one actionable idea, one moment of encouragement, or one reason to renew your belief in your body's potential for recovery, I would be honored if you would acknowledge it. Please consider sharing this with someone you care about, or leaving a comment below. I value hearing your thoughts, your experiences, or even your favorite way to prepare salmon. Until our next consultation, continue to see the beauty in your life and choose to care for the body that sustains you. You are demonstrably stronger than you realize.